last year was my last year to compete as an individual. I've wanted to go on a team since they came out with a team competition. And with the setup in the Open, everyone has to compete as an individual, and your scores are put together collectively, and if your team qualifies, then great, you go. If not, then, you know, if you qualify an individual, then you make that decision. So it didn't turn out that our team made it this year, but I qualified individually, so yeah, I'll go. I mean, I've trained with these guys and this team for, every day, a couple off days during the week, but I may be the only one going as an individual, but it's not without the teamwork that we put in to go as a group. So they're whether or not they know it, they're out there with me as much as it's just me competing. So team or not, yeah, they're not physically there, but man, every rep and every pull up and every deadlift is all, it's blood, sweat, and tears that we all put in. So the goal is to go as a team next year, right? In our minds, we've already started training for next year, and this year regionals hasn't even come yet. So I hope it's my last year to compete individually. We'll leave it at that. It's a tough question, but it's tough to hear, but it's an easy answer. Coaching is going to be around forever. Competing comes and goes. You never know when the day is going to be to change a life for the better. But again, it's the things that we don't even think are life-changing for people are, right? Certain things you say or certain things you do. So sure, sometimes you can motivate people by them watching you compete or whatnot. But coaching is such a much deeper connection with people than competing is. Competing is, unless you're on a team, is somewhat selfish. You've got to be zoned in on yourself and not worried so much about everybody else. But my competing will always take a back seat to coaching, or I may never be fully engaged in competing because I'll never be able to completely zone out from coaching and 100% devote my attention to myself, because I always want to have, clients and members and classes come first for sure. So it's hard to say what the different high is that you get from both, but it's high's a high that you get, and your adrenaline rush you get from coaching and competing. But there's not really a comparison for me. I'd rather coach and be able to, make people do things that they never thought they could than, me compete and PR and lift by 10 pounds or whatever. I can PR tomorrow, right? I'd rather coach today. Okay, so support system that I have. It's really deep and thick, man. A lot of people from the classes support me. They're going to come out to regionals. All the coaches support me. They train with me. They do my workouts. They do the stuff that I need to do to get better. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but competing and trying to get better is very selfish, and it takes a lot of my time, and it takes a lot of my energy, and it almost eats up all extra time that would normally be devoted to business stuff or whatever. But fortunately for me, I have an extremely incredible and amazing girlfriend, life partner, wife, she will be, that kind of takes over everything for me when it's time for me to get serious about competing. So I can't, I don't know how other people do it with significant others or whatnot like that, but I know that it's just the last thing that she wants me to worry about is, super in-depth about the business when it's time for me to prepare for games or regionals or really any competition, but especially the big ones.
And to me, there's not much of a way I can really repay her for that, because it's kind of like during a competition, if I fall, man, she falls just as hard, if not harder than me. She wants me to succeed maybe even more than I do, and like there'll be competitions where I'll be upset at myself and she'll be crying for me because she knows how much I wanted it. I don't know what I would do without Adrienne. It's just kind of one of those things that you just kind of get down on your knees and thank the Lord that you're blessed to have somebody like that in your life, and it just ends up being, you know, like, I mean, I don't want to sound corny and be like an angel sent to you, but that's kind of what it's like. I don't know what I would do without her. I don't know where I would be or what I would do or how, you know, she challenged me. She keeps me on my toes. We butt heads for sure, but I mean, everybody in a relationship does that, and we always make up, and we end up being stronger than we were before. So it's just one of those things that's just it's truly an irreplaceable person to have in my life. And yeah, I don't know where I would be or what I would do without her, but I thank the Lord every day that she's by my side and I walk this life path with her. So
that question is